Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. This is going to be your reading for July the 23rd. Retrograde is ending, thank God. How many of you have been struggling through the last 2 or 3 weeks with the retrograde, with headaches and stress and neck pains and lots of going on? X is returning, but it's the end of the retrograde, okay? So, but we're getting ready to go into, that was Mercury, but we're getting ready to go into Saturn retrograde. So it's not... So just kind of hang it there is all I can tell you. All right, Scorpio, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. I am not on TikTok. And if you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me at angelguidancetarot@gmail.com, angelguidancetarot@gmail.com. I'll be glad to give you a personal reading based on your situation. And but hopefully the general read right here will help you, okay? So this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Please check your placements, even cross watchers. You might have Scorpio in your chart, but also with the Cancer and Pisces, you might be connecting a little bit with Scorpio here too, being in the water family, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on here with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and what to expect. Let's see what your energies are right now, moving into the shadow of the ending of the retrograde. So let's see where you need to start with your energy, Scorpio. All right, Two of Swords. You have the Chariot here, Page of Swords. Now this is your energy, Scorpio. So check my other videos and you might see something that's connecting with you. Remember, it's not time stamped. Okay, Scorpio, so I'm looking at your energy here, and there's a Lover's card on the bottom of the deck. During this breakup season, so in your energy, there was this breakup, and I feel like that, you know, I'm going to keep that over there because the energy is pulling about a breakup, and it's been a hard time for you. It's been a very, very difficult situation remembering this person, per se. Okay, so, but your energy is showing... with the Two of Swords here, there's a decision needs to be made. It has taken you a while to make this decision, but it is coming down to a decision, okay? And I feel like you are in this part of your life where it's a hard thing to do, and you don't want to lose this person or lost this person, but there's nothing more you could do. That's what I feel like here. There's nothing more to say, nothing more to do, no more to explain. You felt like this person was very, 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 very slow moving towards you, and this person started to affect you mentally, making you question things and frustrating you, and basically unstable here. But I do feel like you're releasing this. You are in the energy of releasing this, and you felt like you were becoming codependent on this person's energy, and that's the way it felt here. You may have recently spoken to this person, or maybe in the retrograde ending here, you might be still hearing a text or an email, something from this person. But nonetheless, it can be telepathically here with your mind. It's like this energy of you, whatever you're thinking, that person is picking up on your energy if you're thinking as well. It's like you're communicating. So if you're not speaking verbally or through text, things like that, you are still channeling that person's energy. And why? Because this breakup was between two deep soulmate energies here that I call it the star-crossed lovers, okay? That's what I'm getting, the energy of star-crossed lovers, and that's why it's been such a struggle. It could have been a twin flame energy here, but you know, this person didn't give you investment, or you just had to cut off the investment. But I do feel like here that you could not give any more to this. It just came to a decision like, I'm driving myself crazy. I am making illusions in my head about fantasy. Maybe they're fantasizing about you, want to be with you, things like that. And they're feeling the same as you, Scorpio, at the end of this retrograde, okay? So they are telepathically, I feel like some of you have had some really bad headaches here. If it is in the center of the front of your head, not so much of your neck, yeah, they're having this, it's like the frontal lobe. They're seeing you as this empress, and this is the part where you're gathering yourself to make that decision, Scorpio. Putting yourself back in a position of power to yourself, respecting yourself, and being able to make that judgment for your goods, having your integrity, having your energy to, I'm going to turn it just a little bit, I hope you can see that, and have that energy of making that judgment, okay? And that's what it feels like. The angels had to come down here to guide you away from this person and to guide that person away from you, because something about their energy is teaching them something, because they may have been a bad boy or bad girl in their lifetime, but now they're looking at you, because I see this King of Wands glancing over here at the Empress of you. All right, so let's see what this judgment means for you and this King of Wands. This King of Wands still feels you highly attractive. They think you're a lady or a gentleman. They do see some goodness, great goodness in you, but there is that Two of Swords and the Judgment. Okay. They have not reached out to you with the Knight of Swords. You feel like this person's not coming back, and because you have made it clear to them in the Judgment that they can't commit to you, they can't invest in you, and the Knight of Swords. So why isn't this person committing to Scorpio? What's the answer, Angel, God, and Spirit? Why didn't they commit? This person might be non-committal, emotionally unavailable. All right, something about the spirit of the Justice. This person it wasn't right for you. It wasn't a right timing. The Justice card here is something this person could have been doing behind your back. And Justice and let's see what the energy is here for the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this person was not in a strong position, and you see this person may have cheated and lied to you or betrayed you or tricked you. And this is what the angels knew, Scorpio. I know it hurt you. I know this person may have betrayed you. Hangman here and upright. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of understanding going on here, with the Strength card being next door to the Justice. So when I look at those three cards there, Scorpio, I'm looking at you, this person, you cried a lot of tears. You have shed a lot of tears at night, and you have to work through the process of this breakup between a soulmate on a twin flame at that. And it's been such a hard struggle. So this is what you had to learn on your side of things, how to love yourself and how to be alone, okay? Because you started becoming codependent on someone. And whether right or wrong, that's what happened, okay? But nonetheless, also they separated you in the Judgment of the Justice, because this person was tricking you. This person was never going to commit. This person wasn't going to keep you. They were going to keep you where they laid you at, okay? They were out here hurting other people and doing it. So this person's getting judgment because they've been hurting other people and arguing, and there's the Five of Swords on top of that. But this person had to learn they can't do this, okay? And this person with that Judgment here is going to bring karma moving forward into once this retrograde is over, okay? So I didn't do any readings, too many this week because of the retrograde. But it is a signal that this person is still highly, highly telepathically still connected to you, and you could feel it and they could feel you. So the timing could be very wrong here, because spiritually you have to keep in mind that our flesh wants that person, our hearts want that person, but that soul of that person belongs to heaven, okay, and the angels and God. So that person needs to get their soul right before they can mix with an Empress. So this person was not, it was kind of like, I want to say a blessing in disguise, but it feels like this person, God had to get you away from this person because this person was breaking you and hurting you, okay? So let's see this energy. Let's move forward. What's going on after the retrograde? What should Scorpio expect? Now, this person could be learning a lesson from you that you taught them my energy. And we'll see what the outcome is. But I do feel like this person's telepathically still connected to you. And I do feel like there's some deep feelings there between you two. But right now, you two can't be together. Let me ask the cards, why can't you two be together? Why can't Scorpio and this person be together? One more, please. And the Justice. Why were they cheating? And why can't they? The Seven of Swords. And that's the Two of Swords that you have. But the Two of Swords on the floor or the ground here. Why was that? They left you picking up pieces, and that's why the Justice came in. They were tricking you, okay? And so this person may have been doing these things, and they may have blocked you. And so with the Nine of Cups, it's for your own good, Scorpio. It really is. But you have the Empress. This person, I do feel like you made them happy when they remember you. Something about when you're together, they felt at peace, they felt safe with you, they felt happy and energetic with you in that regard. And this person could have really fallen in love with you with the Two of Cups, and they had never met a soulmate energy before. So you were brought into this person's life to teach them a lesson, to teach them not to stop hurting good people. And once they hurt you, that you were tested also. It's like, how many times, you going to allow somebody to hurt you, and this is where you made your decision. Like, I'm going to put myself first. I'm not going to allow somebody who can't invest in me, someone who's tricking me or cheating on me, disappearing on me, all the bad behavior, because part of that, Scorpio, that person looked at you as taking advantage of your weakness and your kindness. But they do remember, like, when you got away from them, and they think that they know now that they possibly could have lost you. They saw you as this bright, shining, happy person, but you two were meant to be together, okay? I made videos last week, and it shows the Empress and the Emperor together, like this in the same deck. All right, take a look at those readings. Look under my playlist on my community tab. All right, so let's see what's coming up for you after this retrograde. I do think somehow or another this person was holding back from you. All right, they are in healing mode. What is the actions after retrograde? Reconciliation. I do feel like they're going to come back. But you want this person to go away to heal themselves. The only chance you will be able to have this person, even if they're with other people, it could have been a third party. We don't know because the Four of Swords is here. But they never got to a part that they said, they have not claimed you in the part. They knew something was different about you and very special about you, but they didn't want to fall in love with you. And now this person is really admitting that they actually fell in love with their better half. So you are the better half of this person. You made this person a better person. And so while they're in this breakup, all they can think about now is the memories of you and how you made them laugh, because you got the Six of Cups, Nine of Cups, how you made them laugh, how they felt safe around you, how you welcomed them into your house or your life. And this basically came from a fear, but this person's changing their ways because of you. Now, whether you get back with this person or not, that's your business, but they are learning to be a better person. And the only way, and you want that person, male or female, you want that person to come correctly, right? So you want this person to come correct to you. And they're thinking about now in this space energy and the Six of Cups. What are they thinking about for Scorpio? They're taking this time out, being alone, because they need to heal themselves. They're thinking about how they abandoned you, how they walked away from you and did all these things to you. What else did they say? Yeah, how they cheated you. They could have went and got with other people or deceived you. And they knew from the beginning what they were doing, that they could not have for some reason or another, because you got the Seven of Swords twice here to confirm, they could have been mixed with other people here. But there's something about you that they wanted you two to be together too. It's kind of strange here. But how they walked away. Any more information on the breakup here? What are they thinking about, Scorpio? But they definitely thinking about how they left you and abandoned you and neglected you And they're thinking about here that you didn't deserve that. And that's why they want to come back. This person's going through a dark night of the soul. Yeah, they want to come back with the Knight of Pentacles. They're going to be slowly here. Once the Knight of Pentacles, what do they want to give Scorpio? Not to leave. Let's start again. I will treat you better. Next, I will treat you better. I am the King of Wands, and this is the King of Wands. Someone who's trying to just get back into a place. They want to heal this Scorpio. Okay? Now, this might not, and they want to move forward. See, that's all they do is think about you. As much as you got the Hangman as well. So, with that energy there, they are feeling that they need to heal this with you, because the more that you're away from this person, you have your dignity, you have your self-respect, and even if it hurts you, you have to choose you first, Scorpio. It's okay to be selfish now, because before you gave this person unconditional love and they used it to their advantage. So this person thought you would always love them, but they feel your heart. They do feel your heart. And when you're in pain and crying, they are doing the same. They sit there and think about how they did you, and let them live with that. That's that regret, right? That remorse. But they're going to have that remorse, not regret. Regret means they can feel shame about it. But if they feel like, I want to heal this heart with Scorpio, how can I do that? How can I go forward to communicate with Scorpio? This person could not communicate well. They thought about their passion with you more than anything. All right, so let's see what this person's move is going to be for Scorpio and the Empress and the Emperor. You two could have had a very beautiful relationship, and the trauma that this person brought to your life and abandoned the relationship, and it's like they didn't give you any closure here. This could have been a dismissive avoidant here. So Google dismissive avoidance. I am not on TikTok. So, but let's see what your outcome, what's going to happen coming up for Scorpio and this person that's connected with Scorpio. They really want to be back with you, but the time will tell, is what they said. It was wrong timing. They didn't even expect to meet you, Scorpio. When they met you, they thought you were going to be another fling. You were going to be a friends with benefits or something like that. And it turned out to be that they could not walk away from you. All right, so let's see what's their actions towards Scorpio coming up after this retrograde. They feel terrible. I do feel like they feel terrible that it's like you two have been fighting and arguing in the past, and you might be blocking or unblocking. It just feels like here this person got exhausted, they got angry, you got angry, they got resentful, you got resentful. Time went by, you both kind of did your own thing, and then somebody reaches out. But they have to make the move, because if you always doing the moving or chasing, they feel like they shouldn't chase you either, or neither. So, but it's the one who caused the damage is the one who needs to reach out. Yeah. So they have a plan here with the Chariot and the Three of Pentacles. They have some kind of plan to come towards you. They are struggling with some of the parts. Like I said, with the Eight of Swords, they want to come out. They want to heal this mental part. They have to reflect when they see themselves in the mirror here. When they see themselves in the mirror, when they can't look at themselves in the mirror knowing they hurt a very good person. So this person had really, really learned at this point, July 23rd, that you are a great person, a wonderful spirit, a good heart, and they just think about the times they were with you. Like you brought peace to that person's life, and you may have cooked for them. They said it's like something that you cooked something, and they really appreciated that, because they know that you took your time and your energy, and that you bought the food and you cooked it and put it on the plate for them. But this person was not in a mental space, even though they recognize how your wife mature or husband mature here. So, and they're starting to say, like, I can see Scorpio, how would it be if I'm with Scorpio, living with Scorpio, how would it be? But this person may have had another person involved here, and they're thinking about that situation. But we can look at that. Because of you, Scorpio, I know what I want now. They want another chance here. Four of Wands. Yeah, Four of Wands, the instability. You got the Five of Wands following that. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I want to bring calmness to you. I'm sorry for the breakup and the unhappiness of this relationship that I caused you, the pain I caused you, the drama I caused you. This person brought a lot of drama to you. And what it is, Scorpio, their heart was really wanting you, but they couldn't do nothing about it. They couldn't get out of that situation. And it made them mad that they were stuck with something that they didn't want to be in. You know what I mean? It's like being on a, I don't know, being in a car with people that you just don't like to be with. I don't know. Eight of Pentacles. They do see some growth here. They do think about you. And there's the Empress in reverse. They didn't appreciate you. They're saying they made you unhappy. They know you had enough. Okay, that's the way they feel now. So what's the outcome for this person moving forward with the Wheel of Fortune? What is the answer? What is the action moving forward with this Wheel of Fortune? They want to talk to you, but they're scared. This person has communication problems. Now, this person thought they were Mr. It, or they didn't appreciate you. It could have been a Sagittarius here. But they are finding some kind of peace within themselves. They didn't bring you peace. They brought you a lot of drama. And there you are, the Tower. But they're afraid to come towards you because they know you had enough, because you waited too long for this person to get their crap right. And you're very patient with this person. And they know that this person did not offer you the love that you deserve. And they know you deserve more than that. They prayed for you, Scorpio, with a Star card in reverse. But they didn't think they would ever get it. You know, like they manifested you into their life. But what's the Star card in reverse? The Universe, the Knight of Cups. One more, please. This person really, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, they do feel like you were just like a dream come true, but you were a dream come true for this person, Scorpio. All right, so they do see you as marriage material, love material. They know you really love this person. You love them, and that's a heartbreak, because it's kind of like a rock in a hard place, because they try to do a fling, or they thought they were just going to come in and meet with you and get some drinks, and, make out on the sofa, whatever, and leave. And they thought they can just leave you like that. But what they didn't know, you were chosen, you're a blessed one, and you fell in love with this person. You shared half of your heart with this person, your better part of your heart. You gave your heart to this person, and they took it with them. And this part of your heart still is inside of them. And this is why you two are like twin flames, and they got to fix their part of their heart to make this right, because they're going to try to, this person's going to need a lot of help. And I don't think you have the patience for this anymore, but Knight of Cups, I do feel like this Knight of Cups energy is saying, I just want to love you, but I don't know how. I don't know how to love you like you love me. That's deep. Yeah, they don't know how to give you love. They said they don't deserve you. And there's the Tower. So what's the Tower energy? But they do want to start this beginning. They feel like they can learn a lot. I keep seeing this High Priestess in reverse. They thought you were not real, like you were not this. They see you like an angel, or that's how I feel like now. They've seen you like some kind of angelic being. Like you have transformed this whole transformation, Scorpio, this person's being. They are getting their heart right, though. And they're just hoping that you can hang on. You didn't see them as your blessing, but they saw you as theirs. Yeah. So What can we expect from this person? They're very hurt. They're going through the dark night of the soul, so please let them be, because if you ever experienced that, it's terrible. They can't walk away. They need your help. And they're praying to God like Two of Wands. They don't know what to do. Yeah, they don't know what to do about you. There's the High Priestess in upright. So they're being guided by the High Priestess about you. They touched the chosen one. They touched a blessed person, you, Scorpio. Your heart was beautiful, or your heart is beautiful, but they see it now. They didn't see it, and they're going to quit running. There's the Ace of Wands. They're going to quit running. They're wanting therapy. They feel like they need to get therapy. They do love you, though, or they care a lot about you, and they want to give to you, you know, they want to make it better. They can't let you go here, though. So you two are karmic soulmates or twin flames. I don't know which one, but only you know that. But you're going to have to stay away from this person, give them their silence, give them their space until they come back fully ready for you. You were ready when you met this person, but they were not. And it could be, the roles could be reversed. All right, Scorpio, so that's what I have for you. Give me that thumbs up if you'd like to know more about your information about your person coming back. How do they feel about you and what you need to know. So reach out to me. It's $45 for an hour through Zoom. Sometime I'd go over it. But I want to say thank you to everyone who I got a reading for or got with. I love seeing all of you. And I'm going to see some of you this weekend. So hang in there, Scorpio. I do think this Six of Pentacles also represents there's something that's going to be coming good to your life here with the High Priestess. I just got that message. Also that you're going to be receiving something, and you know, it could be this person, it could be a new job, but it's something that's just going to come out of thin air on you because you deserve it. The High Priestess is going to reward you. The angels is going to reward you. All they ask you to do is just ask for it. Show your faith, because you didn't lose your faith here. Even through the hurt and anger and sadness and the tears, you didn't lose faith. And that's what they love about you, Scorpio. That's